Hello, it is the cousin, and I have got Reese's peanut butter cups.
I get a kick out of brew.
Okay, so that very random intro was obviously inspired by the Reese's International Delight iced coffee review we did a couple of days ago. It is Friday night. I've recently just got back. And earlier, I went to the shop, got the Reese's, got some bleach, but don't worry, we're not drinking that. But the beer we did get is one I mentioned in yesterday's video. But before we talk about that, I'm just going to say this could well be the last beer tasting I do until or before Joe comes through with the beers. Yeah, Joe is coming through with about 25 beers. I think he's going to bring about 5 at a time, so it'll be like the Brewdog series we did. So I thought, let's do something to wrap up here. So, and there we have it. All the beers we've done so far, and you can't even see the last couple of ones, but they're not the best ones. This is the lower end of the spectrum, so you can see every beer we've done pretty much since I've been here. And yeah, I was going to do a little recap as part of this video, but what I'll do is I'll do that right after this video as a separate video, because tomorrow I'm going to cut up most of the cans and throw away most of the bottles. So what beer are we doing today? Well, I did mention this yesterday. It's a Chinese beer. It is Tsingtao imported premium lager. So yeah, this is a very well-known Chinese beer. At least I think it's Chinese, because yesterday we did a Brazilian beer, which turned out to be an English beer themed around Brazil. But I think this one actually is, I don't know, we'll find out. But I'm pretty sure this is Chinese. It's 4.7, crafted using selected malt hops and special yeast for a crisp, refreshing beer. Yeah, beer, cerveza. Established 1903, brewed and bottled by Tsingtao Brewery Co. in Qingdao, China. Okay, so it is definitely Chinese. I like it when they're actually from where they're from. Tsingtao imported premium lager. And I must say, I really like the look of this beer. I don't know if I've had it before, actually. It's got this green bottle and then a green, red and gold color scheme, which I think are 3 colors definitely associated with China. It's got like a little temple there with 2 golden dragons on either side. There it is, with a blue background and these 2 gold dragons, and it says Tsingtao. Has something written there in, I don't know if that's Mandarin or Cantonese, and then premium, imported premium lager along the bottom, and then just this nice seal around it. It's got Tsingtao engraved along here. Says it along the bottleneck, and it's got this really nice bottle cap as well, which will be a nice addition to our collection of bottle caps. Of course, when I throw away all the bottles, I will be keeping the bottle caps. So, what do I rate its design? Well, let me first give you a 360. So, there's the front of it. Really nice. There's Tsingtao. And then all the boring shit along the back. Not as interesting as the front, but that is really good. I'll let you guys appreciate that a bit more. I'm gonna do something a bit extreme here and give it a 5. Yeah, I really like this design. I saw it yesterday. I picked it up before realizing that the favela over there, I don't know if you can see it, it's in a transparent bottle between the Club Colombia and the Guinness. Before I picked that up, I actually was holding one of these and ready to buy it, but I thought, you know what, that's something I've never done before or even seen before. Let's give that a go. And then today I thought, you know what, the Tsingtao looks really cool. Let's do it. So 5 on design. Yeah, I really like that. It's what you'd want a Chinese beer to look like. But I looked up online. The most popular beer in the world actually is a Chinese one called Snow. But I've never seen that before. If I do, I'll be sure to check it out. But I think that could be the most popular because China's population is very very big. Same with India and China, like a lot of statistics, they just dominate. I think Mandarin was the most spoken language in the world. So let's crack this open. I don't want to dent up the bottle cap, because like I said, it is really nice. And I've had this in a mini fridge, so it's nice and cold. Oh, I thought that was off. There you go, the Tsingtao bottle cap, gold with a red circle in it. I'm gonna put that there. Smells like a beer. That tastes, and I've said this before, there's one beer that I use as an example of this taste, and that is Peroni. I'm not sure which of these ones had that taste. I know some of them did. But Peroni has, I know it's in a bottle, but a very bottly taste. Whereas some taste more like canned beers. Does that make sense? I don't know. Because some of them that come in bottles don't have that taste. Like the Star, for instance. There's a certain beer type or flavour, and I don't really know how to describe it. Peroni is just the one that comes to mind, or the first one that I noticed, and some of them do have it. Those aren't my favourite beers. Budweiser, for example, that doesn't have that taste. Which other bottled ones don't? Heineken doesn't, but that's got its own unique taste. But the point is, that's not my favourite taste, and this is one of those beers. It's not a bad taste, it's just, is it more malty? But then I like the taste of malt. I like super malt. Really liked, actually I say really liked, I was a bit underwhelmed by the super malt stout. That was supposedly combining two of my favourite things, but I prefer those things separate apparently. Yeah, there's nothing really special about this. Its design is what carries it. I think I could easily give that a 3. It tastes like a beer, but that's it, just a beer. And some of these ones behind me do, the ones more in, I'd say, this sort of area, maybe, around the middle. Those ones are ones that just taste like a beer, a generic beer. There's nothing too memorable about them in terms of taste. I'm not going to remember this when it comes to taste. I'll know it by name. I've already known it by name, and I'll know it by design. If I didn't know it by name, I'd definitely remember its design, because that is a cool design. But it's not something that stands out on taste in any way. So I think overall I am going to give it, you know what, I'll give it a 3.5 because its design is cool, and I'll take that into consideration. But other than that, there's just not anything I can really say it's worthy of anything above. You're not worthy. Average. So yeah, I mean, giving it a 5 on design was a bit of a bold move there, but I mean, it is a really good looking design. Look at that. It's just its taste is average at best. So 3.5, that's all I've got to say about this. So this has been The Cousin. Hope you've enjoyed watching this. Stick around, because, well, this will be coming out on Saturday. Sunday I'll release a video of all of these. Might just go really in detail. This video is going to be a bit shorter than usual. Please like, subscribe, share, all that other shit. Check out my cousin's channel, j.ashley.spencer, and I shall see you in the next one. Cheers.
Molester!
Whoa, you missed that one. How?